overall, some tips that I've learned. Less is more. Sometimes I'll ask the AI to rewrite my prompt, and they'll rewrite it really long with redundancies in there that I'm like, do you really need to say all that? And you'll remove it and it works better. They don't even know what they want sometimes. So again, they're not going to replace us. You're going to form a symbiotic relationship with your assistants here. You're going to know what they're good at and what they're not good at. You're going to know what you're good at, what you're not good at, and what they can help. And again, they will go off the track. You let go of that wheel, the car's going to steer off. It's eventually going to hit the side. So you got to be ready to tap it. And sometimes I'll ask it to, generate pictures or whatever, and it 15 in a row. That's fantastic. You got it right. Sometimes right from the beginning, it just goes off. And then sometimes in the chat, you're like, nah, right. You got to remember to put that. And that'll work. And sometimes you got to remember to put that and don't do this. And it keeps doing the thing you said don't do. In fact, it'll do it 10 times. You're like, no, don't put a Star Trek logo in there. Okay, here's it without the logo. And it gives you 10 of them. You're like, no. So sometimes it's better to just start a new chat session. You're going to lose the context. So when you have a chat, each chat has a limited amount of context memory. ChatGPT can have some memories about you that you can manage that are cross chats, and that's why it's still my favorite right now. But the memory lengths vary, and it will affect performance. After a while, you'll notice they're getting slower and slower. And you know what? I'm just starting a new one. All right. Now, when the memories fail, just like a human, if someone has a long story and you start forgetting what they're talking about, you tend to remember the beginning of the story and the end, but you forgot all those details in the middle. And when they make mistakes and you're not sure and you're having an argument, use the other LLMs. Hey, Gemini thinks this is right. When I did my CISSP update this year, I used Gemini primarily because I was using ChatGPT in the background to do graphics for another project at the same time, doing a little multitasking. But I had Claude ready anytime I disagreed with Gemini. And I lost a lot of debates with that. First of all, do you really think they're going to cover that on the new exam? Yeah, it is. Like, I don't believe it. Claude, Gemini, it says this is on the new exam. He goes, no, that would be on the new exam. Actually, that's and, holy cow. Okay. But that stuck in my brain, just like our recent test taker. When I sat down for my exam, everything looked like what I'd seen. That's why I got so like, all right, what it's over. Every Gemini had already prepared me. I went through my exam this year, April 16th, the day after the new one came out, and I was done in 45 minutes.